Wonderful Saturday afternoon to everyone, especially the beautiful ladies and the handsome gentlemen. Right, and specifically for our Division C director, State Officers, Area Director, fellow Toastmasters. So welcome to Whampoa Toastmasters Club contest, ISTP contest for 2025 and 2026. And we are having a prepared speech contest and followed by a people topic contest. Thank you very much for spending your time and effort to come down this Saturday. Thank you. I just would like to share with you, we are going to have a fantastic, fabulous, and awesome contest today. And just to open up to the crowd, the audience, you know what is the reason for us having this fantastic, fabulous, and awesome contest? I see Stefan smiling already. Any question? Anyone? Any answers? No. Okay, let me share with you the answer. It's simple. The reason why we are going to have a fantastic, fabulous, and awesome contest is because I am your contest hostman. And this is the time when we are supposed to start. Thank you. Right. So my name is Sanjeev Balan, and I'm your contest hostmaster for today. And I'm also going to introduce you the other appointment holders. So we have the timer. Our timer is Alvin and Marcus. Marcus and Alvin. Right, nice, thank you. And also we have Sergeant and Arms, Jackie, and Cherry. Yep, for YMC, right? So first of all, we would like to thank all our volunteers for giving their time and effort for this contest. So let's give a round of applause. Right, so without further ado, I would like to invite our President, President Ramesh Surabana, to deliver the opening address.
Splendid afternoon to everyone. Thank you all. I expect to see a lot of speakers have come here. And today being a contest, I don't want to take more time on delivering big speech, being a first contestant over here. But you would see, seriously, you would enjoy, you will have a fruitful learning today because we have two segments of the contest. One is international speech contest, and number two is a debate of contest, with a speech contest. So you will see, like I see a couple of Toastmasters, you will know how a Toastmaster contest is done. And we have also for other today, usually we run the contest using by a chief judge of the office bearers having the judgment panel, but this time we being a club, this is a level 1 contest, it is a club level contest, and every one of you leaving out the contestant, okay, after like leaving out the contestant or judge. So you are going to judge the contestant over here for two segments of judging. So you have written the names over there, you have a balloting. So when you are doing the judging, you will be given a paper where you can choose the best. At the end of the segment, you can choose who is the best speaker over there. Then that's what decides who is the best speaker for the and that's it. Have a good learning. Back to you, contest person. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, President Ramesh. Today's, just to share with you, today's winner of each contest will represent the Whampoa Toastmasters in the area C4 ISTP contest. IS is International Speaking and TP is Table Topics contest. Right? If today's champion in each contest can't attend, the highest placed available contestant will be representing the area C. Yeah, area C4. Right? Area C4 contest in the division and we should begin the first session of Better Speaking International Speech Contest, and we are going to take a short break of about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we are going to continue with the second session, which is Better Speaking Table Topic Contest. Then we are going to proceed to the last session, this prize. Right. So if you have no questions, I'm going to just begin the first session of Better Speaking International Speech Contest.
Before that, go ahead and ask the time. Can ask the time and we can go to time.
Sure. Now, I mean, I'm going to share the few support the rules first before I right? Okay. So the purpose of first of all, I'm going to share the purpose of this Better Speaking International Speech Contest. First of all, is to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their international speaking abilities and to recognize the best as encouragement to all, right? And also, we are here to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited with their Toastmasters training. So that's the purpose of this international speaking contest. So before the contest begins, I'm going to share with you some general procedures. To be eligible to compete at any level of the international speech contest, the contestant must be a Toastmasters in good standing of a club in a good standing and completed the first 6 speeches from the competent communicated manual or completed level 2 of principle. Right, and contestants must prepare their own 5 to 7 minutes, which will be substantially original and certified as such in writing to the chief judge by the contestant prior to the presentation of the speeches committee. Right, all contestants will speak from the same platform or immediate destination by ENP. So this is the stage area will be speaking. Speech at this stage, and you will not be able to or allowed to go beyond the white table if they get disqualified. And the left right is until this table and that table, right? So not going beyond table, but the thing is we are able to give you a bit of leeway. So if you put the weight off, it's okay. But if it's very obvious, then it will be this qualified. Right. The timing device and the timer are situated at this room. They are sitting over here, the front, right? More to my left and more to your right. So the timers usually like to share what you are doing, what you will do.
Yeah, so for the international speech, the participant is given 5 to 7 minutes to give a speech. So at 5 minutes, the green card will be shown. 6 minutes, yellow card, and 7 minutes will be the red card. So once the red card is shown, you have a grace period of 30 seconds to close the speech. So anything beyond that will be disqualified. Thank you.
Sure. The timing will begin with the speaker's first definite verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. If this results in the contestant going over time, the contestant will be disqualified, right? So, like our timer mentioned earlier, so the timing sequence, the time is until 7 minutes. 7 minutes 30 seconds is the maximum time. If you hit 7 minutes 30 seconds, 0.1 millisecond, they will be disqualified. Right? I tell you what to do.
Ha 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 ha. It's not like right now.
It was not a joke, it was real. 7 minutes 30 seconds, 0.1 millisecond. Okay, so there will be 1 minute of silence between contestants. The contestants will set up or remove their props during the time of silence. Please honor this 1 minute of silence in respect and consideration to the speech contestant. Protests will be limited to TMD. Any protest will be lodged with the TMD prior to the announcement of the winner and the alternate. The TMD should notify contestant of a disqualification regarding originality prior to that announcement before the meeting at which the contest took place as urgent. So now I'm going to announce the speaker. Right. Speaker's orders is right there in the board. I'm also going to announce it verbally. The first speaker is going to be Ramesh Sukubanan, followed by Zafin, followed by Sabrina, followed by Felicia, and the last speaker will be Andrew. The speakers have prepared and worked hard to be here today. And so let us give them a round of applause. They deserve our respect and consideration. In the spirit of this, for everyone in this group, please observe a few house rules which I'm going to share right. The first one is, please do not take any photos during the contest, not even during the moment of silence. There's an official photographer, right? We have an official photographer. That's the one. Yeah. We have an official photographer. So if there's no one to worry, I'll try my best to take the film. Right. Okay. And please switch off all electronic devices such as handphones, beepers, etc., or even pages if you do still own one. Right. If you do it, that's good. Now it shows your traditional upbringing. Right. And also not to disrupt the contest. So all these procedures is to not to disrupt the contest, right? Please keep the aisles clear, no obstructions. That means don't come to the front of the stage. There's no aisles actually because our setup is as such. No one will be allowed to leave or enter the venue during the speeches. So during the speech, progressing, when you want to meet for any restroom or for any other purpose, if it's for a restroom purpose, just hold it as much as possible. If you really can't, you can share with any of our the officials here, and we will allow you. Right? Because we don't want any harm to your health and harm to this room also. If you know what I mean. Okay, during the 1 minute silence, you may leave the room, but do come back within the 1 minute break. And I understand the toilet is quite straight ahead, so it's about 30 seconds walk. So 30 seconds walk from there, and then finishing your whatever you have to do and come back. I understand it will take a bit of time. So if you come when the second speaker is speaking or third speaker is speaking, just have to wait outside until the speaker is done, and there's another 1 minute of silence. The doors will be shut and will not be allowed to come in the next 1 minute interval until the next 1 minute interval. So what's going to happen is we're going to start our speaking contest real soon. So what I will do is I will announce the name of the contestant, the title of the speech. So during the time, you can give a applause, followed by the title of the speech and the contestant name again. And this time around, after I do that again, you don't have to. All right, so let's do a demonstration. So can I take Jackie? I just do a demonstration. Okay, please welcome Jackie Cheong on I Am a Magician. I am a magician, Jackie Cheong. Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks. All right. Okay. So now, before I introduce the first speaker, I would like to ask all of you to turn off your mobile phones or any devices to silent mode. If you have a pager, also do put it to silent mode, right? Okay. So before I call up, is the timer ready? Right. Are the contestants ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most important, is the audience ready?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Now, am I ready? Even if I'm ready or not, the contest will go. Thank you.
Don't laugh at you.
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. So if you're ready, then let's begin the contest. So let's welcome our first contestant. Okay, our first contestant is Ramesh Subramanian, and the speech title is The Brains Wise. The Brains Bias Ramesh Subramanian. All in.
Let me start by sharing two different mindsets. Mindset one, no, it's impossible. I can't afford it. That's a huge problem. Mindset two, nothing is impossible. In fact, impossible, I will read it as I am possible. It's a huge opportunity. How can I grab it? If you are given a chance to choose the one, I'm pretty sure all of us will be tuned to the right. Am I right? A splendid afternoon to everyone, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished judges. Our human brains are biologically wired, something called negativity bias. It's done for one purpose, survival. It means that the negative thoughts grabs faster, felt stronger, remains longer than the positive one. One small, tiny, criticism stays in your head all the day. Then 10 compliments gets disappeared during the lunchtime. The good news is that since human brains has a negative bias, it doesn't mean that we need to live in a negative life, right? We can still train our mind the way how we train our body with the intent and practice. Let me give you three valuable tips which will make you to shift from it's impossible to I am possible. Tip number one, reinforcement, a process of steering the sweetness. Let me share from my personal story. So one of my friends came to my place and I thought, okay, let me be a good host. I thought of preparing a lemonade. Simple is it? Lemon, water, sugar, and stirring. As I was doing multitasking, talking on the phone with my wife and doing the preparation, a dangerous combination, isn't it? Proudly, I gave the glass to my friend. He took a sip and changed his face like as if he is licking a battery. And he said, hey, it's so, very so. I will not add the sugar. So I told him, well, what do you mean? I added sugar by my own hands and I could show the evidence that the sugar jar is kept open. He took the glass, he lifted the glass to the light as if a jeweler was examining the diamond. He burst out laughing. All the sugar was sunk at the bottom of the glass. Basically, maybe I would have given a lemon flavored punishment to you. So I missed an important step, stirring. So I did the stirring and gave it to him. This time he told, wow, amazing taste. So that moment, honestly speaking, made my complete day. It shifted my self-esteem from lemon juice to lemonade premium edition. That incident really taught me one thing. Many times our love, affection, appreciation rest inside our body. It doesn't get stirred up. So what is the use of sweetness if it doesn't reach its surface? So stir it up your confidence, stir it up your appreciation, love, and respect. Make it visible to others by showing your actions, feelings, and gestures. Do not leave the things unsaid. Life does not give you, it doesn't give you a reminder or doesn't give you a spirit again about it. So if you feel something kind, do it now, say it now. So tip number 2 is soar with eagles. If you wanted to grow, you need to be surrounded with the right people. Eagles are the one, who lifts your life, inspire your life, influence you to grow. Eagles comes in different shapes and sizes. You will recognize them by that attitude. But good choice is that You can choose whom you wanted to be surrounded with. It also includes a negative negative friend who tells you, hey, life is really hard and boring. Honestly speaking, you should unfriend him from your emotional Wi-Fi. If you want to be a competent communicator, join Toastmaster. Trust me, this is the eagle's nest where the grammarians guide you, the evaluators inspire you, and the table topics teaches you how to think faster than your nervous system. My first overseas trip was to Japan. So I was able to read, write, speak Japanese, but to upskill my, not like a native Japanese, to upskill my Japanese language proficiency, I started to mingle with the local Japanese and I was able to beat the level than I was expected. So that's the power of Eagles. Tip number 3 is build confidence over the fear. Sometimes many people, they feel they start worrying for everything. If worrying can burn their calories, they could have been as a supermodels. The truth is, you cannot control everything. You cannot control the bird flying above your head, but you can control creating a nest above your head. Linking to this, a rich man, I wanted to share one thing. A rich man went to a saint and he said, hey, I have everything, but I have everything, but I don't have happiness. The saint listened all of his story, took his bag full of money, ran away. This guy started panic for almost 2 days, cried and waited for this saint. And third day, the saint came and he said, he returned his bag full of money. And he said, see, now the same bag full of money, you are not happy to you 2 days back, and now you are so happy. So happiness is within your mind. So to conclude, the human brain always has a negative bias. It doesn't mean that you need to have a negative life in that. You come out with a more far better to improve, you have a power to choose, power to think what thought can flow in. You can choose the mindset where you can take it as I am possible. So when you shift your mindset, your goal shifts. And now it's time for me to shift the control of the stage back to the contest table.
Thank you, Ramesh, for your speech. Let's observe a 1 minute of silence. It's okay. Right, 1 minute is up. So let's welcome the second speaker. The second speaker is Stephen. The title of his speech is The Price of Rest. Oh, sorry. Sorry, let me repeat. The title is Lead. Stephen, the title is Lead. Lead. Let's welcome Stephen.
Stefan, wanna go dancing tonight? I have something on, maybe next time. Stefan, wanna go play sport tonight, play some pickleball? Not really my plan tonight, maybe that time. Stefan, want to go eat buffet? No, my plan buffet, okay, let's eat buffet. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters. I'm a serial planner. How many of you also love to plan? So one day while I was planning for my family Korean trip, I planned everything perfectly. 5 p.m. we're going to Roteria, it's the Korean McDonald's. Then after that, we go for 3 hours in the amusement park and 1 hour at the Lotte Tower, where you can see the amazing Korean skyline. So the plan was going perfect. We ate a delicious meal at the Korean McDonald's. Then we went on amazing wild rides at the theme parks. And then my mom said, "Hey, they're gonna have a parade tonight. Let's go watch the parade." Actually, we are supposed to go to the Lotte Tower, see the wonderful skyline. Maybe another time to watch the parade. No, but I want to watch the parade. How often you get to see a parade in Singapore then? I understand, but you know, today's the only time we've got to go to the tower. We need to go there. I get it, but you know what? Maybe we should change it and just go with the flow. Just go watch the parade lah. Then my sister even said, "Yeah, I want to see the K-pop dancer, you know." So when you've got two ladies against you, what do? Yeah, obviously I can't fight the VPE and VPR of my family. So we have to go to the parade. And the parade I was selfish. And when I'm watching these people, they're just walking around, dancing in costumes. You don't understand. Look at the exquisite costumes that the wonders in Korea. Imagine how much time they put. Okay. So the parade rained on my parade. It ruins my hot day, it ruins my holiday, and it ruined my family. And after that, I decided, you know what, maybe I should plan to meet other ladies outside my family as well. So I went for a Chinese New Year gathering at my friend's place. We were seated at the table having wonderful conversations. And then I met a beautiful girl. She was gorgeous, very smart and fun. Except that she was 60 years old and already had children. So I was asking her, "What's your plan for the year? It's the year of the 5 boss. Any interesting plans?" Plans for the year, actually I just sort of go with the flow. I don't really plan a lot. I just do whatever I want. What? Go with the flow? How does that work? I was shocked because I never met anyone like that. You know, let's give it a shot. Let's go and take a walk right now. Take a walk, but I thought we were supposed to stay in here, meet other people. And then we start the spoil spot. We have our hand and go for a walk. We are walking after. So do you have any plans for your children tonight? This year? My children, they're quite old, they can do whatever they want. I just let them do. Again, I was shocked. I know women are from Venus and men are from Mars. But it feels like she's from a whole different universe than me. So we sat down at a bench and saw this nice pond with a river flowing into it. As she pointed out, you see that rock which the water flows again. How do you think it feels? I guess it feels nice being washed by the water. What? That rock, it's a bit like you. It holds on to its ground, holding on to its plants. When the waters of change comes, it hits against the rock. But because it doesn't move, it gets stressed, it gets anxious, it gets tired. You compare it to that water lilies on the field. How do they feel? They look quite pretty. Now the water lilies are a bit more like you. When the water comes, it's like with the flow. And even go down. Because of this, they are able to grow stronger. Look how many they've been produced so quickly as well. So which one we want to be water? That's when it hit me. Perhaps on my planning isn't helping me so much as I thought, and holding on to them only makes me go weak. So now my friend asks, "Stefan, want to go dancing tonight?" You know, I got some plans, but I feel like I can move it around. Let's go. And we have a fun time dancing the night away. Or let's go want to play sports tonight. Okay, let's go play some sports. And we have a blast playing sports. Let's go want to go watch a parade. Parade. Okay, maybe I'll give it a shot. Instead of waiting on the parade, I'll try to be the sunshine instead. So my friends, the next time something doesn't go according to your plan, instead of trying to hold on to it like a rock and then be stuck and slow down, why not be like a water lily instead? Go with your flow, learn and grow. And the next time something happens, perhaps in your speech, where you get interrupted or forget your lines, it's okay. Take a breath and go with the flow. Back to you, Contest Chair.
Thank you very much, Devin, for your speech. Let's observe for 1 minute of silence. Yeah, No one's here. One minute of silence is up. Let's welcome our third speaker. The name of our third speaker is Sabrina. Her title is her title of the speech is The Price of Rest. The price of rest is suffering.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters, respected guests and judge, respected judges and guests. In an Indian village, in a small Indian village, there was a bull. That bull worked tirelessly through scorching heat and really tough weather like winter, heavy rain, and pounding rain. And beside that bull was a donkey. That donkey carried light weights. That donkey rested often. And so there was a moment where the bull thought to himself, why am I working so hard when my buddy, my friend donkey is resting so often? Why do I need to work so hard? So what it did, it stopped working. It rested, it stopped working, and it weakened. When you work so hard and you suddenly stop and take a long break, this is what will do to you. You will have difficulty to go and work again. So when the bull stopped working and thought to itself, why am I working so hard? It rested, it was weakened, and his farmer saw that. So once the farmer saw the bull, the farmer thought to itself, okay, so the farmer thought to itself and made the decision, let's sell the bull. So the farmer decided to sell the bull, not to another farmer, but a butcher. That it changed the bull's future. He just lost his future by resting. How this story resonates with me when I was studying and working part-time jobs to get income. My flow, my academic path, it wasn't so smooth. I had to work through everything, and I had to get help from my relatives. I had to work really hard, get help from my sister, and even working part-time, it wasn't easy. I was like that boy, working, scorching through nights that I didn't sleep properly, and running through papers and studying each and every formula for the exams. I didn't have everything. And I had to go part-time jobs to have income. And it wasn't easy to be working in events. Sometimes I would have to spend for long hours, but I did it because why? I needed money. So people, they don't see the stress. People, they see the smile. They don't see the stress. They see the diploma. They don't see the late nights. And this is what is happening. They don't know that I worked so hard and what is behind the diploma. Companies, they just see the diploma. They just see our qualification. That's all. Just a paper and just a certificate. That's all. That is how this economy is, according to me. And this is what is happening. And I just went straight my journey. I just worked so hard, just like that goal, never giving up. So, hard work, it shapes your strength. Success, it doesn't come from just running through it. You walk through success, you grow. That is how you build success. If you're sitting here today, feeling tired, feeling like giving up, remember this. Consistency, it protects your future. And discipline, it protects your dignity. Hard work is shaping your strength. So if you're feeling like giving up, remember the story of the bull I just told you. Work towards that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabrina, for your speech. Let's now observe 1 minute of silence. Yes. All right.
The 1 minute of silence is up. Let's welcome our fourth speaker. Our fourth speaker is Alicia Chia. The title of her speech is I Am Who I Am. I am who I am, Alicia Chia.
I am who I am. My name is Alicia Chia. What is your name?
Audrey?
Is that who you really are?
Yes. Very soon.
It took me a long time to feel good about myself. Why? Because everyone was making fun of me, criticizing me, judging me, even my parents. Have you ever felt that way? One Christmas party, I stepped into the room and my mother in front of everyone shouted at me, "Girl, why are you wearing a tight t-shirt when you're so fat now?" How I wish the floor would open up and swallow me up. Yes, I put on 10 kilograms within 6 months due to extreme pressures at work. I was overweight, lethargic, and even walking in my own shadow. I didn't know what to do. And so I turned and saw my saxophone at the corner and turned it to solace. I had neglected the saxophone for the longest time because I focused at work. So I picked it up, brushed off the dust and cobwebs, and started playing all my favorite songs on it. It lifted my spirits. And saxophone helped me to find myself. And I can say, I am who I am. Life happened when I contracted COVID. And in my days, I accidentally knocked down my precious saxophone. Landed on the floor. Crash, neck came out, and looked like a headless chicken. In fact, it looked like a hopeless case, just like me. Something broke inside me. But I decided I was going to focus my time and energy to fix the intricate parts of the neck back together. It took me 2 whole days and nights just to fix it back together. And finally, it was time to give it the blow of life. Miraculously, the saxophone was still playing. I recovered part of me. And I can say, I am who I am. Life was good. To the one Saturday morning hike at Emerici Reservoir. Alicia, where are you now? You're the last one. Can you hurry up? So I ran a 100 meters race. But hiking shoes were not meant for running. And sure enough, at the 3/4 mark, I tripped and fell flat on the gravel floor. Just like what you see in the crime scene. I didn't have any broken bones. But I suffered horrific trauma on my face, hands, and knees. Many thoughts crossed my mind as I had a major event. Performance the next day. How am I going to play the saxophone? I told myself, Alicia, you're strong, like the river that flows through the box. Nothing, not even this pain of yours, can stop you from playing the saxophone. The performance was a resounding success as I played in front of a rapturous clapping audience and dancing audience. My parents, who were in the audience, were beaming with pride as they came forward to me to congratulate me. Alicia, by far this is your best performance. We are so proud of you. That day I was on cloud 9. And that event marked the beginning of my journey as a saxophone artist. The saxophone helped me to find myself. Or rather, I found myself in the saxophone. it did not make fun of me, criticize me, or judge me. The sexism helped to define you. Never let anyone, including your family, define you. What helps to define you? No matter how overweight or underweight you are, you can wear any t-shirt you want. Because I am who I am. No matter how broken you are, you can heal yourself. Because I am who I am. No matter how you run, stumble, and fall, you can always pick yourself up again, again, and again. Because I am who I am. No matter how terrible you suffer on your face, hands, and knees, you can always be like a river, strong, that flows through the rocks. And nothing can stop you from becoming who you are. Because I am who I am. Ladies and gentlemen, you are no lesser or bigger than life. You are where you need to be right now. Because we can't change yesterday. You can decide what you want to do today to change tomorrow. So everyone, be at peace with yourself. No matter what others say, no matter what happens to you, I am who I am. Now everyone, say together with me. I am who I am. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia, for your speech. Let's observe a 1 minute of silence, please. Wow. 1 minute of silence is up. Let's welcome our fifth and last contestant for prepared speech. He's none other than Adrian. Adrian's speech title is When It Matters. When it matters, Adrian.
She went down, even in rush hour. MRT carriage packed, 40 people. Downstairs, phone, up, put down, shoulder stiff. It's not that nobody cares. There's no panic. They were looking for a signal. How many of you have a resolution with the numbers attached to it? So it could be like lose 5 kilos, save $10,000, or 10,000 steps per day. Numbers feel safe. Numbers feel controlled. Like if we write it down, laminate it, stick it onto the wall, it's like life has no choice but cooperate with us. Will it? No, no, lose weight before it doesn't go. So what happens? So last Christmas, last December, I received a Christmas card from my strength coach. A gentle reminder, a goal I have not reached. The 200-kilogram deadlift. 2 years I've been chasing this goal, training through sickness, training through travels, training through scheduled conflicts that Singapore can throw at me. At that moment, I felt some. Not because I stopped, but the goal was for me. Heart in hand, wrong question. I asked, how could I lift 200? When I should have asked, who am I training this body for? Not what you live, what you live when it matters. Later that evening, MRT, evening rush hour, she fell down. For 40 people. Clueless, looking for a signal. So I stepped forward. Emergency button, please. So if someone presses the button, it stops pain, but everyone's stuck. So I step forward, put my arms under her, and I lift. Steady, controlled, no panic, just like a training day. I carried her to the bench, put her gently. Then hand over to the stop, feed me. I'm telling this story not to say that I was the guy who saved the day. I'm telling it because the correction, this moment corrected my definition of success. I didn't lift 200 kilograms, but I lifted when something mattered. Not what you live when it matters. We set our goals with our ego, as if the strength is for as if the strength is for the miracle, and as the money ends up as good numbers, as if our lives is only about ourselves. But what if our goal has a bigger purpose? Your strength, not the mirror, but for someone who needs help, falls. Your money, not for the numbers, but to help someone when someone needs you. Your calmness, not for easy life, but when the room stands still. Numbers reveals our life reveals that life will not respect our numbers, but life will show our capacity to serve. Not what you live when it matters. Tonight, when you go back, before you go back to bed, maybe you can write a resolution, a second line next to your resolution. Something like, I train for strength to help someone falls. Your goals will be different from mine. So next to your resolution, what would you write? Not what you live, but what you live when it matters. Last December, I didn't lift 200, but I lifted when it mattered. Not what you live when it matters. Over to you.
Thank you, Adrian, for your speech. Let's observe 1 minute of silence, please. So at this time, we can also
Not supposed to.
start
Oh,
to
yeah.
do a vote for any of our each five speakers. Right, and we will give another 1 minute of time.
I know.
It is 1 minute plus 1 minute of the time to complete the vote. The vote will be, the vote will be using this. So one is the Ramesh, number two is Stefan, number three is Sabrina, number four is Alicia, and number five is Ingrid. So you just pick up the red color bullet straw like red color bullet and just put it in the slot according to the number. Is that right? Okay. So
So leaving out the contestant, everyone else, and the club members, our Whampoa club members, leaving out contestant and our Whampoa club members, just on vote. You can choose the best, you can choose the number over there. Just on.
Just vote for one person.
Yeah, 1%. Yeah, only 1%. Yeah. Please don't confuse them. Okay, no. The abstinence will. Yeah, you can. You can. Get the number there.
Alright, let me repeat. Ramesh is number one, Zephyr is number two, Zafrina is number three, and Alicia is number four, Ingrid is number five.
Just go about 1, 2, 5.
So 1 to 5 is still the number.
Yeah, it's only one is from that. You vote, you vote from the seat, so representing by the number. So, yeah, one is from S. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes.
The next one, you'll come here, and the number one should be number 6. Yes, correct. Yeah. So the first one is that's right. Come again. Table topic. So but you think the topic where you need to 3 minutes. Yeah. Let me finish with this. Table topic is give them 3 minutes. And member they will just come in and say this is the member topic you want to talk about for 3 minutes. We can talk from the topic of the
Has everyone dropped their votes?
Everyone eligible?
3 minutes. But
Alright, okay, thank you very much for the vote, everyone. So right now, before we go to the next segment, the next contest, which is a table topic contest, we will have about 5 minutes of break. Right? Thank you so much. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have 5 minutes break, so you can go and have a small bite. But within 5 minutes, don't exceed 5 minutes because the time, I'm keeping that track.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, I was gonna say sunshine. Okay. Because some is actually need to roll out the locator some. Okay, but it's not a problem. You got one more. Yes. No, we could only use about something was not about. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go just to sit. Because we are not to explore. I will try to. I'm not trying to get that. I was a chief of my face. Because we got into something.
Sorry to disappoint everyone. We have exceeded 5 minutes now to 6 minutes and 40 seconds already. So please kindly come back to your seats. Thank you. Sergeant at arms, please assist.
Resist, yeah, stop them.
I saw it somewhere online. What I said,
And then like one of another discipline which I got from I like the bike here. It's more like very serious.
So so just announcement. So there will be a 20 to 30 minutes refreshment break later. So you can have more time on the food.
Intimidation now, intimidation.
I understand that you are feeling hungry. We can do that later on. But let's finish our second and the final contest, which is the table topics contest. Right. We may continue after everyone is settled out. Okay, so let me share the second session. It's a better thinking session where we are having the table topic contest. So once again, I would like to greet a wonderful afternoon to ladies and gentlemen, our district officers, relevant Toastmasters. Welcome back to the second session of the table topics contest. Let me share with you the purpose of table topics contest. Firstly, is to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from the Toastmasters training. To be eligible to compete, each contestant should be a member of this is separate. So to be eligible to compete, each contestant should be a member of a club in a good standing. Right? And also to share with you, table topics contest is table topics itself is known to be able to stand on your own feet and share, because a topic will be given, a random topic, without the speaker knowing what the topic is. And at that moment, after seeing the topic, the speaker will have to share. The timing will be given within 1 minute to 2 minutes. 2 minutes 30 seconds will be the last. If you exceed 2 minutes 30 seconds, if you close 2 minutes 30 seconds and 1 millisecond, you will be disqualified. Right? So maybe I should let the timer explain further on the time.
We have to.
Okay, sorry, so we have another quick voting to be done for number 1, 2, and 5. Right, 1, 2, and 5 only. So right now, take the red color bullets and just vote for 1, 2, and 5 only.
We vote for 1, 2, 1, 5. Yeah. We have one more round of voting where we only allow to vote for 1, 2, and 5.
The purpose we will explain to you later, but it's right now just vote for 1, 2, and 5 only.
Yeah. Ramesh, 7, 5, and then. It's a tiebreaker. Yeah, the tiebreaker. That's the thing. Yeah,
Right? Thank you so much, everyone, for the vote. Let us continue on the next session, which is the table topics session. Alright, like I said earlier, the timing, now the timing is from 1 minute to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I will let the timer to explain to you further on the timing of this table topics session.
So for table topics, questions are given 1 to 2 minutes to state. At 1 minute, the green card will be shown. 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow card. And 2 minutes, the red card. After that, you are given 30 seconds grace to complete the stage. After which you will be disqualified. Thank you.
Right, after 2 minutes 30 seconds, there will be no signal given to you that it's already 2 minutes 30 seconds. So let's do our best. Thank you. So let me share with you what's going to happen. So the timer has already shared about the timing procedures. I'll also share with you that table topics contestants will be announced one at a time for their topic response. No contestant has seen the question prior to their own introduction. Contestant other than the first will remain in a separate room. Okay, they'll be in the separate room until it's announced. Their names are announced, right? So let me share with you the order which is also on the board, the order of the speakers. First speaker will be Zafan. Second speaker will be Ramesh. Third speaker will be Alicia. And the fourth speaker is Zafir. Right. Once again, may I ask all of you again to put your mobile phone into silent mode or any other devices, including pages, if you used to have.
Yeah. So the first to the ballot, after that they can go, but will not read the topic. So okay, and then the topic.
Okay. So what's going to happen is the speakers
And will not. Okay.
So speakers table table topic speaker, you can actually follow our slide up. See your way the topic first. No, I think we can read it as well.
So you can pick one, you don't have to read the topic, just pick one, that's it.
But you don't have to hear it.
Yeah.
You want to see us?
We have to see. No, general protocol is, the contestant should know that you have picked only one from there and don't take it. So everyone makes the same, something like that.
There's something before, right?
No. Pretty helpful.
Pick only one topic.
Everyone has one topic. Only one topic is, well, the rest will not know what is
Right.
next topic.
Yeah.
Except this one.
So the topic is in my hand.
Yeah, don't show. And then the
Speakers, please follow our agenda.
Three, four should go to the other room.
Yeah, they do.
Ramesh and share.
Seven, you can stay.
Please keep your smart devices.
Your pages.
All pages, watch, smartwatches. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Right, the moment has arrived.
Take a better spot.
The moment you have been waiting for. So again, I'm gonna ask this sequence of questions. Are the timers ready? Only one timer is ready, the other time. Okay. Are the contestants ready? Yes.
Yes, only one here. The answer can hear you. Then push it away further.
Very important question. Is the audience ready?
Yes.
Right, very awesome. Okay, so we are ready. Let's begin the contest. Let's invite. Okay, so I have already invited all my persons. The script, no, anyway, so what's going to happen is I'm going to share with you what's going to happen. How are we going to use the speakers? So I should call the contestant name first. Audience to applaud, and then when I call the contestant name again, do not applaud. So I'm going to give an example. So Cherry will be there. I will do the reenactment, right? So okay, our first contestant will be Cherry. Oh. And Cherry. Alright, after that, Cherry will start her speech. Is that right? Yeah, thank you.
Oh, no, the one here. He's here. The first contestant is Ethan here. Alright. Yeah, he's here. Good. No worries. We help each other out.
Alright, okay. 7. Ladies and gentlemen, 7. Oh yeah. You know, he's alert.
He's checking.
He's alert. I was yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is your.
You're doing a good job. You're making us laugh.
Be right or be kind. Be right or be kind. Ladies and gentlemen, 7.
Can be right or you can be rich. Which one do you want to be? That was what a speaker at a Money Mindset event was saying. I was honestly quite shocked because always I would choose the right option. I want to be right in an argument. I want to be right when giving my story. And I want to be right in my relationships. But what does it mean by you can be right or you can be rich? Well, when you're talking to someone, a lot of the times there will be disagreements with you. Perhaps if you're talking to a client, for example, they might not see how your way of doing things might be better than theirs. And if you push through and show them that you are right and they are wrong, what do you think will happen? They will start getting defensive. What do you mean by this method that I'm doing for the past 10 years isn't working, then they wouldn't be on your side. So perhaps instead of trying to be right, we're trying to be kind, sympathize with them. Yes, I understand how this method that you're using for the past 10 years has served you quite well. And perhaps there are certain features that we can adjust to improve on it. Instead of this method is wrong, let's use my method instead. You can transit your statements. So, my friends, perhaps instead of focusing on being right, we should focus on being kind. Because by being kind, we are being rich in our relationships. Back to you, contestant.
Thank you, Zephyr, for your speech. Let's invite our next table topics contestant. Ramesh. Our next table topic contestant is Ramesh. Your table topic question or topic is be kind, be right, or be kind. Be right or be kind. Be right or be kind. All the best. Ramesh.
A splendid afternoon to everyone. I always love to be kind because I'm very optimistic guy. I can tell one story related to that. That's in one of the nearby MRT, one old lady was selling oranges. So every time a couple comes there, picks up the oranges, and only one orange he peels out and puts in his mouth, and he says, "Oh, it's very sour, it's not nice taste," and he will give it back to the old lady. And old lady, she always says she takes one and she tells, "Oh, it's all good taste. Where is it so taste? It's oranges is really in good taste." Then that guy left. So this happens every day. So the lady, his wife, the man's wife, we asked him, "Hey, why you always peel one orange and give to that old lady and telling that it is in very sour taste, not nice and all that?" So that guy replied to that lady that the reason why I hear that this lady, old lady, is selling oranges. She is very old and she never eats any oranges. I wanted to give her, but if I give directly, she won't accept. So I wanted to play this kind of thing so that she eats one orange in front of us. So that's what this guy did. The lady sitting next to this the seller asked, "Hey, have you always pay extra for this milk? Why?" So the lady was telling to the next seller that I know always this guy opens an orange, peels it because he wants me to eat. But at the same time, I also really like his justice, his kindness. That's why I give additional oranges to him. So always being kind, having these kind of gestures really matter. Whether you are right or not, forget it. You have to be kind so that your kind gestures really values a lot. Back to you, everybody.
Thank you, Ramesh. Now let's invite the third table topics contestant. The third table topic contestant is Alicia. Alicia, your topic or question is be right or be kind. Be right or be kind. Alicia.
Very good afternoon. Contest chair. And guess. Don't do this. Don't do that. It's wrong. Everyone asks us to follow something, right? There are rules and regulations. If you don't do the right thing, you're wrong. You may get punished. So it's correct. You do right things. You do wrong, you get punished. And very bad punishment. How about being kind? Does kindness pay? Of course not, huh? The other day I gave something to the person just returned me back the wine. I was kind, but it doesn't pay. So lots of people start. Should we be right or should we be kind? But typical Singaporean will always want to be right. They don't want to lose face, right? Must be right. Otherwise, people will say you're stupid. Why you always give wrong answer? But you need to be open-minded. Because some answers may not be the correct answer, but in the wider perspective, it opens up the mind to more ways of doing things. I prefer to be kind because kindness builds good karma, and good karma will come back and give you lots of things. But I never actually counted good karma. You need to ask yourself the question: is it all right to be wrong? Of course, it's all right. Being wrong is not shameful. It just shows that you have a different idea and also a different perspective. But when you're kind, you get good karma. So at the end of the day, the question lies with you. Right or wrong? You decide for yourself. Back to you. That's it.
Thank you, Alicia, for your table topic speech. Let's welcome our last table topic contest. Our fourth and last table topics contestant is Safin. Safin, your table topics question is be right or be kind. Be right or be kind. Safin.
It's right. It's wrong. I recently learned in a game show that people can be really bad and their minds can change when you're given $500,000 right in front of you. They can change. So they can play the right way, being honest, being truthful, or they can play kind. Kind as in being honest and truthful, right is just playing in the rules of the game. So if you're too kind, you can also lose yourself. For example, when you talk to these game members and they want you to do something and you keep something in your mind and you're too kind, you just give in every step of the way and everything. But if you're right and you follow the rules, being right, following the rules, sometimes yes, but sometimes can be too much as well. As you go strictly to the rules and always you want to be right, you want to be correct according to the rule. So in my personal thinking, I think that being kind, listening to your heart, and also looking at others, the right way to go. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, we have come to the end of the table topics contest. And let's once again give a round of applause for all four contestants for the table topic. Okay, now what are we going to do is we are going to start voting for our not the most handsome, which is according to the Whampoa Toastmasters Club, monthly chapter meeting praise, not for the most handsome, not for the most prettiest, but the best speaker according to you. Right? Let's vote. So the first one, you just put the bullet in number one if you think it's Zephyr. Number two, if you think it's Ramesh. Number three, if you think it's Alicia. And number four, if you think it's Zephyr. Right, let's start our voting. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the vote. Now, we are going to have a 3 minutes of break time. So, before you run I'm here. Next time.
Take a break. Yeah. I was not aware either. I'm not aware either.
I don't choose stocks, I just go in the street. You know? Because I just choose based on this.
One push it back. Just bringing the paradox for him speaking, he feels simple. They can see it and then you come in with more. Yeah, because it cannot be necessary. No. It depends. Yeah,
Oh, God, I can't try this. This is the signal to say that it is the end of the refreshment, 3 minutes refreshment break. So thank you very much. I'm sorry for the shock. This is what happens if you don't pay attention. You suddenly get shocked. Oh, that's it. Okay. So right now, how was the refreshment break? Very good. That's great. All right. Okay. Let's thank everyone behind the scenes of Whampoa Toastmasters Club, especially the organizing community to organize this. Like example, Santosh, share the contest share, who helped to get the food. And also, I would like to she's not here. Okay, I would like to appreciate Zafrina. Zafrina is the one who make. How was the brownie? How was the brownie? Was nice. Good.
It was prepared by Zafrina.
Yeah, it was baked by Zafrina. So she is actually doing a business, baking business, and she does this brownie also. So you can approach her later on when if you would like to have it for your festive event and stuff. Right? I mean, I learned that Chinese New Year is 15 days, right? 15 days of celebration, so it has not ended yet, right? But if you have an event, the Chinese New Year event, before the 15 days, please feel free to contact Zafina to order some brownies. Yeah, anyway, since Zabrina just came, she didn't get the feedback, so let me ask this again. How was the brownie early on?
Awesome.
Alright, great. Let's take Zabrina.
Nice taste.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's
Water? Okay. Okay.
it reminds me of the movie Robocop.
I don't know what he wants.
So, yeah. Okay, we have come to the segment where all have been waiting for. Is the presentation of certificates, tokens, and awards. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the defining moment we have been waiting for, the presentation of awards for this contest, the international speech contest, and the table topics contest. So I would like to invite the presenter of this award, contest chair, the VP of Whampoa Toastmasters Club, Santosh. Let's give a round of applause. Santosh will be giving out the contest awards. And before we announce the winners, I would like to thank all the contestants for participating and making this contest a success. Thank you. So before I go even further,
2026.
Oh,
Just set it up. Check your eye.
yeah.
You do your job well.
I'm sorry to point out the mistake. The eyesight too good lah.
Yeah.
The beauty of Whampoa club is sometimes we use time machine to go back.
Sometimes fiction environment.
Yeah. I'm still.
I'm 1 year younger. You think.
I'm still stuck in 2025.
Yeah. So
Be kind of
just to ask the timer, was there any time?
We just make it humorous so we can make
All
it
pass.
nice. We can pass kind and right at the same time with humor. You put the humor.
Timer, let me hear again. Is there any time disqualification?
No.
No. All right. So there have been 0 contestants disqualified. Right. So I'm going to announce the results of the speech contest by the second runner-up, first runner-up, followed by the champion.
No, first we start with certificate. That's how we start the appreciation.
Okay.
Straight over there.
Oh, okay. So before I announce the winner of the speech contest, I would like to announce. I would like to give a appreciation to all speakers. So first of all, I'd like to announce Cherry Rico. For this club contest, Cherry Rico.
Yeah.
Right? And the next certificate of appreciation will go to our next Sergeant of Arms. Sergeant of Arms, Jackie Cheong.
Next is Alvin.
All right, okay. Our next Okay, our next certificate of appreciation is for LV, the time of Sunday. Okay, the next is Marcus. The next time. Yeah, the timer. The timer for this club contest. Let's give a round of applause.
During timer last year and the beginning.
Now look here, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The next certificate of appreciation goes to Santosh.
Yeah, before I leave, I really wanted to tell everyone that, this contest would have not run without this person's help, because we took care of all the logistics, inviting guests, making sure we get all the prizes, the trophies and all that. So she really thanked Santosh for this. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Let's invite Stephen Wong, who is a participant for the international speech contest. Stephen Wong. And we also like to invite Stephen Wong back on stage for the table topic segment. Whoa.
Okay.
Right, we would like to invite Stephen Wong back on stage for okay, so this time is Ramesh Suryawanant for the international speech contest.
Let's
invite Ramesh Suryawanant again for the table topic contest. Let's invite Ramesh Suryawanant. So let's invite Noor Zabrina for participating in the international speech contest.
Yes. Yeah, this one look like that. And that's the same questions.
Let's invite Noor Zabrina back on stage for the table topic speech contest. Let's invite Alicia Chia for participating in the international speech contest. Let's invite Alicia Chia back on stage for table topic speech contest.
Let's invite Alicia.
Let's invite
Very red cap. Very cool t-shirt. Okay, again, smile.
Let's invite Adrian Sukadi for participating in the international speech contest.
Yes, we want. Okay, no deal.
Let's invite Adrian Sukadi back. Thank to the stage for the oh, it's an announcement. Okay, thanks. All right. 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 Okay. So the contest chair, Santosh Rob, VP of Whampoa Toastmasters Club, will be giving out the prizes. So I'm going to announce the second runner-up. So with the second runner-up for the international speech contest. So for that, I would like everyone to give me your best drum roll. With the greatest, for the second runner-up is Ramesh Suryawanant.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to announce the first runner-up. Drum roll, please. First runner-up is Sabrina. Right, so now I'm going to announce the champion. So once I announce the name of the champion, I would like everyone to give a loud, a big round of applause, right? Okay. Drum roll, please. The champion is Alicia Jia. So and now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to announce the winners for the results for the table topics contest. Right? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's get a bit. Right. Okay. First of all, let me ask the timer. Was there any time disqualification? No. Yeah. So there was 0 disqualification. So the result for the table topic contest is as such. For the second runner-up, drum roll please. Second runner-up is 7. Great. So now the first runner-up, drum roll. First runner-up is Ravi. Right now the champion. The champion is Sanjeev College. I was excited. I thought it would be me, but it's okay. Next time around, okay? So the champion is I can see.
You need spectacles?
No,
I give you my spectacles.
no. I can't see the spelling there. Oh yeah, there's the yeah.
Oh no, you need spectacles too, yeah?
Okay, so the champion is Alicia Jia.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so
Okay, so right now, what's going to happen is we are going to give out one lucky
draw.
So one lucky contest. Guest audience a prize, a gift, right?
Yeah.
Right, and
So
your names are here. So our contest chair, Santosh, is going to pick up a name.
yeah, I just want to figure out all the names so that I know that
You exist.
you would make sure that nobody is, because we didn't register. So Brian. Just reading out all the names.
False alarm, sorry.
Bill Thompson. Gary. The city wrong. Andre. Did I miss out any names?
Yes.
You are not right. Okay, so yeah, we have.
Let's see who is the lucky participant. Okay. Oh, it is drum rolls. Sanjay's birthday! It's just a dream. Okay. Anyway, the lucky participant is none other than Ryan. The universe was already signaling that it is Brian, so yeah, it is Brian. Alright, it's come to it. I'll put it back for you.
Yeah, next day. You see the, who here? You see the banner. Oh, okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Right, okay. That's good. Right, okay. So let's give a round of applause for Santosh, our contestant.
Oh, yeah, before I say anything, I would like to give out this goodie bag.
I knew it, see the universe again, right? Thank you. So,
Thank you, sir. We are not advertising this.
Alright, okay, so Ensika. Who's Ensika? I know in the Kolyu, the Tamil in the movie industry, there's someone called Hansika.
Yes, that's not program.
Alright, okay, so let's all give a round of applause for our contestant. Right.
I hand it over to you. I'd like to thank everyone. I thought there'll be no audience coming today. Until yesterday, there was no confirmation. So we thought probably we are going to have only the contestants and the contest officers. But thank you everyone for coming here, and I'm sure there are some event right registration. I think so. I was overseas last week, and then came back only Monday, and I was thinking how to get people to this contest. We tried out quite a few things, but then we had to reach out to our friends and club members and other club members. And we also tried Eventbrite, and I was surprised to see people coming to Eventbrite registration. And yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Before I conclude, I would like to thank all the contestants for making it a success, for preparing for the contest, and to my surprise, or not so surprise, because the number of people who participated in voting were also not sizable enough. So there was tie, not because not because the contestant did not prepare enough, but because they prepared enough. So that's why there was the audience probably couldn't select someone who for the positions for second and third positions. So there was tie in both the international speech contest as well as several topics, and we had to figure out different ways to find the best speaker for both the content. I would like to think as much as possible. But thank you everyone, and thank you for the club contest officers, and last but not the least, Sanjeev for conducting this. Thank you.
All right, so thank you very much, Contest Chair Santosh, for the wonderful speech. So before I continue, I would like to invite another guest who wants to share some words of I'm not sure what's the
Appreciation.
appreciation. Okay, great. So let's welcome Mr. Wong.
Good evening to everybody. Anyone volunteer to time my speech so that I know how long is my tongue? No, don't worry, I'm not promoting anybody. But I collect newspaper cutting, you see. I think I said, I'm so glad that Mr. Ramesh replied to my phone call on the 27th of January, Tuesday, concerning the.
That was my wedding anniversary.
Yeah, after that, I think for some reason it should be affected the last one. So I called this morning very practically to the other person who work all the way to get finish phone call. So I call her and I keep my finger crossed. There was no reply, so I keep on calling. I'm a very persistent person. What you say to me that you are not go after you. So I call her. Maybe I got put karma. She replied and what? Yeah. And after that, she said, asked me to come to look for one lady and this here. And my food carried to here. Yeah. Anyway, I enjoy listening to the different speakers and so on. And maybe I could expand a bit, if it's possible, on the topic. If it called people topic. I want it to be right or kind. Oh, right. So it's a very good topic, that makes our brain think. Because sometimes when you are caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, you do not know whether it's right or kind, Now imagine if I am harboring a wanted person. The right thing is to report to the ICA immigration checkpoint. But the kind thing is to give him a chance. Because my religion said you have to forgive. So I can be right and kind. I can be right and unkind. So being kind or not could be quite subjective and should be taken within that context. I think most of us will try to see where we can compromise. But sometimes like the fugitive, we can't compromise. You have to report an illegal immigrant. And if the illegal immigrant is your blood relative or your former colleague, then it's very difficult. Then I will ask him, as a legal Singaporean, I report you. But as a follower of a certain religion, I should not report you. So the word kind and right can be very different. Sometimes to be kind, you are not right. Sometimes you are right, you are not kind. One good example I saw behind from my back window is somebody parked illegally and the traffic police came. Well, the parking attendant, those are motorbike, the man was begging, I think senior citizens, begging to let him go off. But the law enforcer literally enforces the law. I felt sad, but I think we live in a very law-abiding society because of such traffic warden. So sometimes want to be kind, may not be right. Because once there's a loophole, there will be a lot of illegal parking. So when I think of the common good, you must be right and not be kind. What?
Thank you.
I see that, but I didn't see any color, no? Color like
4 minutes.
oh, thank you very much. Oh,
All right, great job. Thank you, Mr. Wong.
I don't get any price, but I got attention, which is more than price.
Wow, awesome.
The more that I can speak very well, I can tell very
Mr.
well.
Wong. So Mr. Wong, Whampoa Toastmasters Club is opening their arms waiting for you. Alright, thank you. Alright, okay, just to share, the champions for each contest will represent Whampoa Toastmasters Club in Area C, International Speech and Table Topics contest. If they can't attend, the next highest placed available contestant will represent Whampoa Toastmasters Club in the Area C contest. Right? So only champion sorry, the champion and the first runner will go for the next contest, next level of contest, right? So I just want to ask, how are you feeling right now?
Tired.
Tired again? I just say, you know,
Three or four pass. Make sure.
you know now? Now, how are you feeling right now? I can see a nodding of head, so that's positive, right? Okay. So yeah. Any other responses? Any other answers? No?
Good.
Answer.
Can we get feedback?
Oh yeah, can we get some feedback before I conclude this contest?
Yeah.
Anyone? Any contest? Any sorry, any feedback? Yeah.
Especially first time we discussed, we really wanted to get a feedback, like, like the over and down and also. And we like to get a feedback and how you feel today about the social. Then you can also share.
Okay, well, it was a wonderful experience, hearing people have opinions, like I said, I to hear people have different things, that's the thing. Because, the being right country is the constant growth line. Why every opinion matters, because you see, although I respect that people being right is important, just to offer the feedback. Sometimes, do you think is it always right all the time? That's the thing that you can ask yourself. But we can't actually be unsaid to others, I know. But sometimes also I can be right also, no. I have to do what's right now, that's the thing.
So what do you think? Whampoa Toastmasters Club, are they right or kind?
Well,
Yeah, what's your point? What's your opinion? Like, what? Are you 100%
Thank
right?
you so much. Thank you.
So I'm like,
Thank you very much.
and not everybody who thinks that they're 100% right now, it's not allowed to have a conversation.
you're 100% right then. There you go.
Okay.
Comments for that and what we can.
Okay, thank you so much. Anyone else? No? No? No one else?
Feedback.
Any feedback? No, I give you maybe a warm-up sentence, right? So my feedback is, today the contest Toastmaster did a marvelous job. He not only looks handsome, he also shares great words to all of us. So that is also a feedback. Anyway, I'm the contest Toastmaster. Anyone else? No? Alright. If not, no worries, you after this contest, after this contest is ended, you can actually approach any one of us to share any feedback, even though it's a negative one. Right? Thank you so much. So I think that's all. I think I appreciate for me, I personally appreciate everyone for coming today, and thank you so much for your presence, your time, and your effort. Right? Let's give a round of applause. Yeah, and there will be a photo session after this. So please, once we complete this session, please come to the front to have a photo. Yeah. And then yeah, that's all. So that concludes our club's speech contest for international speech and table topics for Whampoa Toastmasters Club 2024, 5 and 26. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's assemble here to take the group photo. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's invite all of you to come to the front for a photo session. Thank you.